What's up guys, Matt Tolbers. So tonight I'm sleeping in the shed. This will be my second time sleeping in here, but this time it's freezing in here. It's like gonna be like 40 some degrees colder than it was last time. Last time I had my daughter, so this should be interesting. I'm gonna show you guys the setup I have here. So as of right now, I have my big buddy heater going. It's on high. And this is my first time ever, but I got it hooked up to a big propane tank. This is actually a 15 pounder I borrowed from my buddy. And then I just got this cord today that hooks up to the Mr. Buddy heater. And then I have this one on right now. This is a regular one. I have it connected to my 1 pound tank, as you can see, because I just got in here fairly recently. I think it's like -3 degrees Fahrenheit out here. Everything I say will be in Fahrenheit. The Celsius I'll put next to it on the screen. As of right now, it's 41 in here. That's actually incorrect. It'll probably adjust here soon, but it's like -3. And then I also have my electric heater going. This thing's not very powerful. I just have it connected to my house. I know normally you're not supposed to connect them to extension cords, but this one's actually, they're both 14 gauge. So as long as I don't have other things connected to it, it should be plenty fine. I do have a fire extinguisher if I needed it. And then all these 1 pounders you're seeing here, these are all used. They're just not fully empty. So my goal is to run this as much as I can and just empty out the rest of these tanks tonight. I'm going to be moving on to using the big propane tanks from now on. I went to like 4 different places and they're all completely out of 1 pounders. Plus they're a lot more expensive, the 1 pounders. So I'm just going to be refilling the big bad boys from now on, and it'll make it a lot better because it'll continue to run. So that's the game plan with that. If you haven't seen from my other video, this is a 16 by 10 foot shed. It is uninsulated, which is why you need a lot of heat. -15 Fahrenheit tonight, and it's like there's a high wind shield also. So I'm gonna see if I can stay warm tonight. My goal is not to be in a t-shirt. I'm just wearing my hoodie right now. 41 degrees in here, which sounds cold, but it's much warmer than it is outside. So the windows, from the moisture of the propane tanks running for a while and it being really cold outside, are pretty frosty. This is not insulated. If there's any low oxygen issues, they'll shut off. There's no point in cracking the windows as of right now. There's plenty of ventilation spots here. The air goes right out here. This door is not like super sealed or anything like that. Like the air can definitely get out here. I will eventually crack a window here in a little while. You can see here's my power station I got going. It's the Bluetti EB55. This will run these cords, I mean, for days on end. So that's kind of what I got going on right there. These are 4 foot deep by 6 foot long lofts. I got 2 of them. I got one up here too. This is where I'm going to be setting up my bed for tonight. There's my pillow. There's just my winter coat just in case I need it. Here's my -35 degree sleeping bag that I'm going to be putting up there. And here's my cot. So I'll show you guys me setting that up here in a minute. I got some water in there. Baby wipes just in case I need to clean anything. I'm going to have some hot chocolate tonight. Got 2 packs of that. This is just for if I want to change the colors on these lights. Here's the colors. You can change them. See, red, blue, whatever. You can have them do all sorts of weird stuff. We'll just leave it on that for right now. Got my carbon monoxide detector. Always have one of those on you, even though these don't put off carbon dioxide. It's at 0. Got some flashlights. About to light my candle here. Here's my cup and stuff for my hot chocolate. Iwatani, I think it's called. Butane stove. I've only used this 1 time. Works amazing. This is like basically the best butane stove you can get. I mean, you guys can look it up, but there's obviously what I'm going to be making for a snack tonight. I just picked this little light up too. It's like battery operated, but just to add a little extra light. But I can aim them down or wherever I want. You can see I have lanterns, a lantern there. I have this super bright one up here that I can turn on. I'll show you quick. Woo! So as you can see, it really lights it up in here. Then I got this one going. This one's Sweet by Phoenix. Then I have another one of those lanterns. This one's the same thing as this. I just don't have it on. I don't like to have that much light. It's more relaxing to not have so much light. So I'm going to shut this one back off, because I think it's much more relaxing just to have lower light here. This lens is pretty good in low light, so it might look pretty bright, but I got it pretty dimmed right now. My lighter was just too cold. I didn't want to light for a while there. Well, at least with all the frost, nobody can see in. I'm gonna show you guys me getting my cot set up and my negative 35-degree sleeping bag right now. It's so cold that even the screws that are going through the wood on the shed are frozen. Look at that, see that white? I was like, what is that? It's the freaking screws, dude. That's crazy. Here's a view from up top on the one side. Last time we were in here, my daughter slept on that side, but I had to put some stuff back up there, so this side is good. She's got school tomorrow. All right, guys, I'm on top of the loft I'm gonna sleep on. I'm gonna set up my Helinox cot just to get it ready for bed tonight. This thing is amazing. For a cot, this thing is awesome. You set this thing up kind of like a W, as you can see. After this, you put the poles together. There's like a little hole on this side, you just put it through. I got my cot and my pillow up there. Time to get the sleeping bag. I've never slept in this. My daughter slept in it on my last video, but this will be my first time. 43 degrees now. It says 43, but I'm actually getting hot. I don't know if it's just because I was putting the cot together or I was up high, because obviously heat rises naturally. But it definitely feels warmer than 43 in here. Right by this heater and heater right here, it feels super warm. I can tell this one's going to be going out here soon, so I'm going to have to switch over the propane tank. I can tell it's kind of gets lighter. Yeah, this thing doesn't put out a ton of heat. It says 86 on there, but it puts out a decent amount of heat. I mean, I can feel it, but it's nothing like these propane Mr. Buddy heaters here. You can see it's just about to go out. Look at it. Especially when these things get super frosty, I know it's about to go out. Here's that 5-foot connector I got. It's by Mr. Heater, which is obviously the company of the heaters. I just got the 5-foot. That should be good for me. So that's what I used for there to connect to my buddy's propane. I got my slippers. I would like to put these bad boys on tonight, but I'm not sure if it's going to happen. I would like not to have to wear my shoes all night, but I wanted to do hot chocolate, but I actually think I'm just going to have some coffee right now. Gotta let it warm up for a second. And then turn it to high. Smoky Mountains. Woo! Just having a little coffee here, guys. Hope you guys are doing good. Hope you're having a good day or night or whatever time of the day it is. Wherever you are in the world, you are awesome. I appreciate you guys for watching. This is just kind of like an extra video on my channel. As I'm starting to build up a bit of an audience, I kind of want to talk to the people that are subscribing, people that aren't subscribed and don't really care to know me at all. This may be a boring video and I don't blame you, but the people that kind of want to know what's going on and kind of know what things I got planned, this may be a video for you to watch. So I did want to say that I did pass my Part 107, which I needed to continue to fly my drones legally, because once you get 1,000 subscribers, basically you get monetized generally, and then you start to get income from those ads. Well, anytime you're kind of making money for like drone stuff, you basically have to get a Part 107. So I took the test. It was a lot of studying and I got 93% on it. So I'm pretty pumped about that. So you will see more drone shots in my future videos. My next video after this, I'm hoping it's my next video. Either it's going to be my next video or the video after that. I'm going to be going on top of this sweet hill. It's at Sand Dunes State Forest. I've been there once before during this. It was during the fall. But we're going to do this during the winter. I'm going to get my nice warm thermal Eskimo tent again. And I'm going to have a big propane tank. Crank that thing up, get it nice and toasty, be in a t-shirt in there, and literally we're going to be on top of a hill with like this big valley area, woods surrounding it. We're going to be walking in the woods. I eventually want to get one of those like monoculars, that like thermal ones that literally you can see heat, like you can see the animals in the woods and you can record with it. So imagine how sweet that's going to be. At the end of February, we got like a week-long trip planned with my buddy Joel, which you could probably see in some of my previous videos if you've seen him. Known him since I was a little kid, didn't see him for many years, and now we're like best friends again. So he's like my camping buddy right now. So he also just passed his Part 107 because he started a YouTube channel and he just got monetized recently also. So we both got our Part 107 on the same day. Also going to be getting our license to carry within like the next month or so, because we have plans to go like even more north in Minnesota, like towards Canada, like very close to Canada, like in the boundary waters and stuff like that, up by Steve Wallace. You know who that is. Most of you guys probably do. But yeah, I plan to get a Glock 20, if you know what that is. You guys probably know a lot more about guns than I do. But after a little bit of research I've done, it seems like a fairly good choice for bear stopping. It's not the most powerful gun. It's not like a revolver. Some of these revolvers are even more powerful, but those have so much recoil. You get like one, maybe two. With like the Glock 20, you can get off quite a few shots, it looks like. Plus, I just like the way it looks. I'm not really a big revolver type of guy. But yeah, so that's kind of some of the stuff that's going on with me, guys. Hope you guys are all doing well. And if there's any special requests or places you recommend in Minnesota, or ideas of like type of stealth camping or types of things you want to see, let me know. I don't want to go to jail, so try not to tell me something too extreme. It says 48 degrees in here, and I know it says like 5 degrees outside. The 5 degrees outside is incorrect. It's like literally going up when it's supposed to be going down. The one outside is very finicky. So look at this light, guys. There's a low setting. Boom. 3, 4. Woo! For this little flashlight, this thing is epic. You can literally see everything in the forest. So here's outside. Obviously, you can see my dog's been walking, but this is like a rock. I'm not kidding. Like, things are frozen out here. This is my wife's favorite bread. I'm not really a fan, but the other bread's frozen, so. I'm having some grilled cheese. I ate before I came in here, so I'm not super hungry, so this is kind of more of a snack, so I just made 2. I only put 2 pieces of cheese on them, so if you like them super cheesy, obviously you probably want more than 2 pieces of cheese. Tastes perfect. I got some cold water. Obviously I drank all my coffee in this. I forgot to bring a cup out here, so we're just using this for water also. It's now -9 degrees out. -9 outside, and it's 53 degrees in here right now. Feeling great. Well, my little late night snack was very good, nice and warm. Everything tastes good when you're inside a shed and it's freezing outside. It is -10 outside, and it's 53 degrees inside. So it is 63 degrees warmer inside this shed than just outside that little window, and there's no insulation in here. Obviously, I got a lot of heaters going on technically, but I'm nice and warm. I'm having fun. So I'm about to climb up into my -35 degree sleeping bag now because I am very tired. So my game plan is to run the big heater all night as long as that doesn't run out. So that should keep it fairly warm in here. This is going to be running out soon. I'm not going to replace that tonight. I'm just going to let that run out. And I'm going to keep this electric heater running all night. Well, I'm up in the loft with my sleeping bag. I'm in a t-shirt right now, and it's -10 degrees out, and I'm very warm because obviously heat rises to the top. So I'm about to crawl in the sleeping bag. Let the adventure begin. Good morning, guys. Sometimes you just got to do kind of weird things that are out of the ordinary, and you learn things from these situations. So to me, even though it's not ideal to be in an uninsulated shed cranking up propane heaters to stay warm, it was something I experienced. I got to see how much moisture it put out on the walls. I got to see how much propane it takes up. I got to see if I was comfortable, this and that. So I had fun, and it's obviously doable. You can get it warm enough, but it's obviously like a one-time thing. You're not going to want to do that night and day because the propane you'd go through would be insane, and you probably have moisture all over your walls. It'd be insane. So obviously a more permanent solution would be like a wood stove or something cool like that. But this is just my storage shed, guys. I'm just having a little fun. The next time I'll probably sleep in this thing. It will definitely not be an extreme cold unless it's insulated. It would be more in like the spring when there's like major thunderstorms, or the summer. That would be sweet. So I'm definitely going to be doing a video in the future where it's like major thunderstorms or something like that outside. I am done with being in the cold out here, so I'm going to head inside my warm house and sip my coffee. And any of you guys leave a like. I greatly appreciate you. Even if this isn't a very fun video, just to show some love. I appreciate it. It takes a second. If you want to leave a comment, ask me some questions, give me some ideas, whatever. Just try not to show too much hate about using propane and stuff. I understand moisture. I understand carbon monoxide detectors and all that stuff. I have fire extinguishers, all that stuff. There's plenty of oxygen coming in here, so I totally understand how that works. This was just a one-time thing. It's not a permanent solution. Obviously, insulation and wood stoves and all that stuff is a much better situation. This is just my little storage shed. I'm just having a little fun in here. This is all I'm doing in here. I may turn it into a more permanent hangout area, but we'll see about that. So yeah, if you guys want to see more videos that are like stealth camping, van camping, rain camping, snow, blizzard camping, like weird crazy place camping, make sure to subscribe, and also check out some of my other videos because I have some of that stuff already. Well, I will see you in the next video. Peace. Huda. Say bye-bye. Here's Ryder, my little Rottweiler. Huda. Here's Ryder. Ryder, there's Pluto, he wants to play. Want to play ball? Come here, Pluto, come here. Come here.